Hi everyone, I'm John Bifulki from Special Eurasia and welcome to this quick video regarding housing in the Middle East. I am a research manager at Special Eurasia. I'm also in charge of the open source intelligence and web intelligence courses and the training in geopolitical intelligence analysis and terrorism analysis. Today, I want to provide you some quick tips and information regarding housing in the Middle East. As you know, in the Middle East there are four main languages: Arabic, Persian, Turkish, and Hebrew, and there are different dialects and other languages. Unfortunately, it is not always possible to master these languages. Sometimes, since an OSINT analyst can have different projects in different areas, we have to overcome the fact that we don't know the language, we don't master the language. So, how we can overcome this problem? Of course, we can rely on Google Translator, but I want to show you a different tool. The name is Trilingual. It's a meta search engine. Trilingual is good because it allows us to search in two different languages the same topic. In this case, I wanted to know more about terrorism in the Middle East. So I wrote it and Trilingual provide me from Google information and sources in English language on the left side and Arabic language on the right side. In this case, I have also an automatic translation. Al-Ihrab fi Sharq al-Awsat. Al-Ihrab means terrorism. Fi is a preposition which means in. Al-Sharq al-Awsat means the Middle East. So in this case, we have terrorism in the Middle East translated into Arabic. It is useful also because, particularly when we are looking for information regarding a company, regarding a specific events, a specific target, in this case we can also compare the different sources in different languages. We can integrate what we miss from one language, like in English, with a local language like Arabic. Furthermore, if I don't know Arabic, but I can use Trilingual, because in this case I can copy Al Arab fi Sharq al Awsat. I can just paste in Google. In this case, pasting on Google, I can just use the tools of Google to refine my research. Just I want to know information regarding tourism in the Middle East in the past week. I want to know more about pictures, videos, news, books, and so on. So Trilingual support our search project process and also allow us to collect more sources and to exploit more information to provide solid intelligence for the decision making process. Imagine that I know Arabic language a little bit. I know how to some words, how to pronounce some words, but I don't know how to write. I don't have like an Arabic keyboard. I can use Yamli. Yamli support us because I can write, for instance, in with my keyboard in Latin alphabet the sentence and the words in Arabic. For instance, I told you that the shark Al-Awsat means Middle East. So in this case, I wrote the Sharq al-Awsat and it is Middle East, and I just click on and have my search regarding Sharq al-Awsat. Of course, I can make some mistakes, but don't worry, because usually Google can support you, can correct your small mistakes. Imagine that I want to know more regarding news regarding the Middle East. So the word news is akhbar. I know, I know because I read this word or I listen to someone, and I know that fi sharq al in the Middle East. So news in the Middle East, fi sharq al. So we have akhbar fi sharq al. I click on enter, I push enter button, and we have like akhbar fi sharq al. Say did you mean, because there can be some mistakes. It's not worry, it's not a problem. And then we have our news, but I can know other words. For instance, iktisad. What does it mean iktisad? It means economy. So iktisad fi, which means hin. I don't know, I'm thinking about the country. I don't know, like Saudi Arabia. So uh, Saudi Arabia could be like Mamlaka al Saudi Al Arabia because it's the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So Mamlak Saudi Al Arabia. There can be some mistakes, it's not a problem, because in this case Google can correct our mistakes and can provide us the right. So we have in this case اقتصاد في المملكة العربية السعودية العربية. So economy of Saudi Arabia, and then we can put some news just to have information regarding the news in the last, for instance, 5 hours, what happened. In this case, so we can use YAML when we know some words and when we know how to pronounce the word. It's really useful because usually during our courses in open source intelligence and web intelligence, we provide the participant with a list of words and also terminologies regarding specific fields and topics like security, politics, economy, in different languages like Arabic and also Russian language. But as I told you, there is also another language which is really important, is Persian. In this case, we can use Parsec. Parsec is a portal, is a search engine, and also news aggregator in Persian language. Parsec, you can see Parsec in different languages. Of course, if I don't know the language, how I can manage this? I can use different plugins to translate. I can suggest you to use Google Translator, but there are other plugins that you can use. Some are free, some you can pay, but it's useful because it's just that you have to select a sentence you don't know, you click on it, and they provide you the translation. You understood if these source provide information useful for your investigation or not. If I don't know what does it mean, all these words in the menu, I can just translate the entire page, or I can just click on this because this means Iran. So I will have the latest information regarding, for instance, Iran. So, and also we have a search area where, thanks to Google Translate, other tools and plugins, I can just translate from English, from your language, to Persian and put them to look for more information. So to summarize, when we want to do some open source intelligence in the Middle East, we should know the local languages, and we should have also primary sources or secondary sources coming from the region. If I don't know the language but I want to use just English, I can exploit Tulingual. Tulingual allow me to, first of all, to translate the sentence, so what I'm looking for in a target language, and then to compare the sources in two different languages. There is, unfortunately, there is a limitation to lingual, because if you are going to look regarding the languages, they just have around 20-25 languages, and they miss some important languages for the Middle East, like Persian, for instance, or Kurdish. Or also, if we want also to include Afghanistan, they miss the Pashtun, the real language. But it's always useful to have a look to each lingual. Then, if I know the language, the Arabic language, I know how to pronounce the word, and know some words, or have a list of words, I can use a YAML. I can use Ask Yamli to look for, to translate to just from the Latin alphabet to Arabic alphabet some words, and then to search on Google. And regarding the Persian world, Parsi could be a good platform, a good portal, because provide us news information, and also allow us to search on this platform in Persian language. Thanks again for your attention. I suggest you to visit Special Eurasia to become subscribers to our newsletter, where we share our latest reports, but also some updates and some discounts regarding our courses. I suggest also you to be aware of our courses in open source intelligence and web intelligence. And I would like to remind you that on October 12th, 2024, we are going to organize the online course in geopolitical intelligence analysis. Thanks again, and let's keep in touch. Bye bye.